Stop everything. Yes, pause right now. Don't scroll. Don't move. Just listen. Because this is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to you, and I am risking it all to get this message through the noise of your world. You've been surrounded by distractions, pulled in 1,000 directions, and still you kept searching for a sign. This is that sign. This is your confirmation that heaven knows your name. I have watched you battle through storms that no one else saw. I have seen the nights you couldn't sleep, replaying every mistake, every loss, every heartbreak. I've seen the tears you wiped away before anyone could notice. You've wondered if I was even there. But I was. I never left. I was beside you in the silence, holding you when you thought no one cared. You need to hear this today because your life is standing at the edge of transformation. You've been asking, God, when will things change? When will my breakthrough come? And I say to you now, it's closer than you think. The delay wasn't denial. It was design. I've been aligning the right people, preparing the right opportunities, shaping your heart so that when the door opens, you'll be ready to walk through it with courage. What you thought was a setback was actually set up for destiny. My child, I am risking it all to tell you this because time is short and your purpose is great. The enemy has tried to silence you, to make you doubt your worth, to convince you that your best days are behind you. Lies. Your best days are being written right now. The pain you've endured was not pointless. It was the fire that forged your strength. The tears you cried watered the seeds of your destiny. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. Comment 777 if this truth hits your spirit, because this is your confirmation that heaven is moving in your favor. The doors that were once shut are about to swing wide open. The opportunities you thought were lost are being restored. I'm orchestrating divine appointments that will lead you into financial freedom, peace, and joy that you cannot imagine. But you must stay faithful. You must trust me when it doesn't make sense. You must keep walking even when the path feels uncertain. You've been under pressure, feeling like the walls are closing in. But I'm telling you, the pressure is producing something powerful. Diamonds are born in pressure, and you, my child, are that diamond. The weight you've felt is the evidence of your worth. The opposition you faced is proof that you carry something valuable inside you. The enemy doesn't attack what's empty, he attacks what's anointed. And you are anointed. Stop everything and breathe. Feel my presence. I'm closer than your heartbeat, stronger than your fears. I'm not distant or angry. I'm loving, patient, and proud of how far you've come. You've survived things that should have broken you. You've walked through fire and still come out shining. You've been misunderstood, overlooked, underestimated, but I saw it all, and I'm about to vindicate you. The tables are turning. The story is shifting. The very people who doubted you will watch me bless you openly. This is not a time to give up. This is a time to rise. The storm you've been facing was not meant to destroy you, but to reveal the strength within you. You thought you were losing everything, but you were actually gaining clarity. I removed certain people, opportunities, and plans because they were never meant for your destiny. I know it hurt. I know you questioned my plan. But soon, you'll thank me for every no that protected you from what wasn't yours. Hit that like button if this message is stirring something deep inside you, because your faith is activating heaven's response right now. When you act in faith, you shift spiritual realities. I've seen your quiet prayers, your late-night whispers, your silent cries. I've heard every word, and I've never missed a moment. The waiting season is ending. The harvest you've prayed for is ready. You're stepping into a time of increased financial breakthrough, emotional healing, spiritual renewal. Everything the enemy stole, I am restoring sevenfold. You've been carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours. Let them go. Lay them at my feet. You cannot hold my blessings with hands full of worry. I'm replacing your anxiety with peace, your confusion with clarity, your scarcity with abundance. Stop looking at what's missing and start seeing what's coming. I'm not just fixing what's broken. I'm building something brand new. You've prayed for financial freedom, and I've heard it. I'm aligning opportunities, ideas, and divine connections that will release provision from unexpected places. But remember, this isn't just about money. It's about purpose. I'm teaching you stewardship, integrity, and faith, so you'll handle the overflow wisely. The blessing I'm preparing is not temporary, it's generational. You're about to break cycles of lack and step into legacy. Stop doubting your worth. You've been comparing yourself to others, thinking you're behind, thinking you missed your chance. No, you're right on time. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was perfectly calculated to bring you to this exact moment. You're stepping into alignment with destiny. What once didn't make sense will soon make perfect sense. The doors that refused to open before will now open effortlessly because you're ready. My child, I am risking it all to get this through to you. Don't let fear rob you of what I've promised. Fear will always whisper that you're not ready, not qualified, not worthy. But I've already called you, equipped you, anointed you. You don't need the approval of man when you have the favor of God. Walk boldly, speak confidently, move forward even when you're trembling, because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's faith in action. Comment 777 if you're ready to walk in that faith, because your belief is creating momentum in the unseen realm. Angels are moving, paths are clearing, miracles are aligning. The things you've been praying for are already on their way. I've not ignored you. I've been preparing you. You've been in training for your next level, and now it's time. The waiting was necessary, but the waiting is over. You'll soon look back and say, now I understand. Every delay protected you. Every closed door redirected you. Every heartbreak refined you. I was never punishing you. I was positioning you. What's ahead will make sense of everything behind you. You'll see that my hand was on you the entire time. I'm turning your pain into power, your fear into faith, your waiting into winning. Don't let the noise of the world drown out my voice. The news, the chaos, the opinions, they're distractions designed to pull your heart away from peace. Keep your eyes on me. I'm your anchor in uncertainty, your provider in scarcity, your healer in brokenness. The world may shake, but my promises never will. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. Trust me. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, that's where miracles are born. You've asked for healing, and I'm sending it not just in your body, but in your mind, your emotions, your spirit. You've been carrying wounds that words can't describe, but my touch heals what time cannot. Right now, I'm renewing your strength. I'm restoring your peace. I'm rebuilding what was broken. Breathe deeply and feel my presence filling the spaces that pain once occupied. Healing is not coming. It's here. If this is resonating with your soul, subscribe right now and join this movement of faith, because together we're declaring victory over fear, over lack, over doubt. You're not watching this by chance. You were chosen to hear this. You're part of something divine, something unstoppable. Heaven is backing you. Stop everything again and hear this clearly. You're not too late. You're not behind. You're right on schedule. You've been walking through what felt like endless nights, but the dawn is breaking. The light is rising. Joy is coming. I'm rewriting your story. The chapter that once held pain will now hold purpose. The scenes that once broke you will now build you. I'm the author, and I never leave a story unfinished. You are my masterpiece, my creation, my beloved. I formed you with intention, equipped you with purpose, and filled you with power. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. You are not weak, you are mighty. You are not forgotten, you are favored. You are not random, you are chosen. Stand tall, speak life, walk in faith. The world needs the light I've placed inside you. Don't hide it, let it shine. You've been through enough to know that my promises are real. You've seen small miracles before, but get ready, because what's coming next will leave you speechless. I'm not just giving you restoration, I'm giving you overflow. I'm not just healing your wounds, I'm using them as proof of my power. The next chapter of your life will be so filled with grace that even your enemies will know it was me. I am not done speaking to you yet. You need to stay right here, because what I'm about to say will change the way you see everything. My child, I have watched the enemy try to wear you down with exhaustion, disappointment, and fear. He's whispered that nothing will ever change, that your prayers are pointless, that your hope is foolish. But I am telling you now, he is a liar. Every single time you chose to keep believing, even when it hurt, you were defeating him. Every time you whispered, God, I still trust you, heaven took note. You have no idea how much power your faith carries. I am not blind to what you've endured. I saw the betrayal that broke your spirit, the loss that tore through your heart, the seasons where you questioned if life would ever feel right again. I saw the days you went through the motions, pretending to be okay when inside you were crumbling. And I want you to know it mattered. None of it was wasted. Every tear was a seed. Every prayer was a brick. Every battle was building you into who you were born to be. You've been walking through refining fire, and though it burned, it purified you. The world told you to give up, to stop dreaming, to settle for less. But I'm the God of resurrection, and I'm resurrecting what you thought was dead. The dreams you buried, they're coming back to life. The passion you lost, I'm reigniting it. The strength you thought was gone, I'm restoring it. You've reached the point where you can no longer pretend to be strong on your own, and that's where my strength takes over. Stop everything, take a deep breath, and let me fill you again. You're not behind, you're being launched. You're not forgotten, you're being revealed. The reason things have been shaking around you is because I'm loosening what can't go with you into the next season. Not everyone can follow where I'm taking you. Some relationships will fade, some doors will close, some chapters will end, but don't mourn what I've removed. It was necessary. You can't carry old weights into new dimensions. Comment 777 if you feel this truth in your soul, because heaven is marking this moment for your breakthrough. This is the season where everything shifts, the season where faith becomes sight, where promises become reality. The financial freedom you've prayed for? It's not a dream, it's a divine appointment. I'm orchestrating opportunities, ideas, and partnerships that will lead to prosperity beyond what you've seen. But remember, my child, wealth without wisdom is waste. That's why I've been teaching you discernment in the waiting. You've learned to manage little, so now I can trust you with much. The world measures success by numbers, but I measure it by faithfulness. You've been faithful in the hidden places, obedient when no one was watching, generous even when you didn't have much to give. That's why your reward will be public. The same people who questioned your faith will witness your harvest. You won't have to prove anything. I will prove myself through you. Stop everything and listen closely. Your healing isn't just for you. I'm healing you so that you can heal others. The comfort I've given you, the lessons you've learned, the grace you've received, they're all part of a greater calling. You're not meant to just survive this life. You're meant to shift atmospheres, to bring light into darkness, to awaken others through your testimony. You are my messenger of hope in a world drowning in fear. Don't underestimate yourself because of where you came from. I specialize in using the overlooked, the underestimated, the broken. You think your past disqualifies you. It's the very thing that qualifies you to reach those who feel unworthy. You've been through what others can't understand, so that you can love them where they are. I'm not ashamed of your scars. They are the evidence of my mercy. I am risking it all to tell you this, because you've stopped believing that I still move like I used to. You've started thinking miracles are for other people, not for you. But I am the same God who split seas, who opened blind eyes, who raised the dead, and I haven't changed. You're about to see me move in ways that will silence your doubt forever. The diagnosis that scared you, I'm healing it. The debt that overwhelms you, I'm erasing it. The relationship that seemed beyond repair, I'm resurrecting it. Nothing is too far gone when I'm in it. If you believe this, hit that like button now. It's not just a click, it's an act of agreement. When you move in faith, heaven responds. I'm watching the ones who choose belief over fear, praise over panic, gratitude over grief. You're one of them. That's why the next chapter of your life will look nothing like the last. My child, I know you've felt alone lately. You've looked around and thought, no one understands me. But you're not misunderstood, you're chosen. I've set you apart for something greater. You're not meant to blend in, you're meant to stand out. Stop hiding your light to make others comfortable. Stop shrinking your dreams to fit into places that no longer deserve your presence. You were born to disrupt darkness, to carry divine purpose into ordinary spaces. You've wondered why life feels like a constant battle. It's because the enemy recognizes your potential more than you do. He sees what you're about to become, and it terrifies him. That's why he's thrown everything at you: fear, loss, disappointment, to make you quit before the miracle arrives. But hear me, you're still standing. That alone is proof that his plans failed. Comment 777 if you're declaring that you won't quit, because your persistence is prophecy. Every time you choose faith, you're rewriting your future. Every time you worship through the pain, you're breaking generational patterns. Every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, you're setting yourself free. This is what breakthrough looks like. It's not just what happens around you, it's what happens inside you. Stop everything and let this sink in. I'm not preparing blessings for you. I'm preparing you for blessings. If I gave you everything you prayed for before you were ready, it would crush you. But now, you've grown. You've matured in patience, in humility, in gratitude. That's why what's coming will last. I'm building foundations that storms can't shake. You've been asking for signs, and I'm giving you one right now. This message. This is not an algorithm. This is alignment. I orchestrated every second so you could hear these words in this exact moment. I need you to stop doubting that I speak directly to you. I'm not distant, I'm near. I'm not silent, I'm speaking. The question is, will you listen? You've been waiting for peace, and I'm offering it freely. But peace isn't the absence of problems, it's the presence of trust. When you trust me completely, even chaos can't steal your calm. That's the kind of peace I'm giving you right now. Let it sink deep into your heart. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to know who holds them. My beloved, the time for mourning is over. The time for rising has come. The ashes of your past are turning into beauty. The tears you've cried are becoming rivers of joy. The struggle that once defined you will soon become the story that inspires thousands. You've been through fire, but you won't smell like smoke. You'll come out shining, refined, radiant with purpose. If this is stirring your spirit, subscribe and join this family of faith. We're walking through this journey together, through the waiting, through the breakthroughs, through the victories. You're not alone, and you never will be. Heaven is with you, angels are beside you, and I'm leading you every step of the way. You've wondered if it's too late to change, too late to start over, but I'm the God of new beginnings. Every sunrise is proof that I still create fresh starts. The world may label you by your past, but I define you by your destiny. You're stepping into a season of restoration, redemption, and release. What was stolen will be returned. What was broken will be rebuilt. What was lost will be found. Stop everything. Feel that. That's my presence washing over you, lifting the weight, renewing your hope. You've carried the burden long enough. It's time to let me carry you. Rest in my love, because you were never meant to fight alone. And soon, you'll testify. You'll tell the world how I turned your pain into power, your struggle into strength, your chaos into calling. People will ask how you made it through, and you'll smile and say, God did it. That's the story I'm writing, the one where faith wins, hope rises, and love never fails. I'm not finished yet. There's more to tell you. Listen closely, because this is the final part of what I've been trying to tell you all along. Everything you've gone through, every heartbreak, every waiting season, every unanswered prayer has been leading you right here. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. I've been weaving it all together, moment by moment, to bring you into a place of wholeness and power. You thought I was silent, but I was strategizing. You thought I was still, but I was strengthening you. I never left you, not for a single breath. Now, hear me clearly. Your story is not ending. It's transforming. The version of you that walked through pain will not be the same one that walks into promise. The weight you carried is lifting. The fear that held you is breaking. You are stepping into divine alignment. I'm shifting everything, your finances, your relationships, your health, your destiny. The doors that once refused to open are unlocking effortlessly, because this is your appointed time. You're no longer begging for blessings, you're walking in them. You're not chasing opportunities, they're chasing you. I'm doing something so miraculous that when people see it, they'll know it could only have been me. The same mouth that gossiped about you will declare your favor. The same eyes that looked down on you will witness your rise. The same heart that rejected you will regret letting you go. I'm turning it all for your good. What the enemy meant for evil, I'm using as elevation. You're going from overlooked to overblessed, from broken to built, from waiting to winning. Stop everything and look up. The heavens are open over you. Angels are already on assignment, carrying answers to prayers you haven't even spoken yet. I've gone before you, making crooked paths straight, clearing obstacles you didn't even know existed. Walk with boldness, because you're covered. Speak with authority, because you're chosen. Dream without fear, because you're protected. You've entered the season of divine speed. What once took years will now happen in months. What once seemed impossible will now unfold effortlessly. This isn't luck, it's destiny. This isn't coincidence, it's covenant. You've remained faithful through the storm, and now you're walking into the calm. You've trusted me in the drought. Now you'll see the rain. You've planted in tears. Now you'll reap in joy. If you feel this truth burning in your heart, comment 777 below. That's not just a number, it's a declaration that you're in agreement with heaven. It's your act of faith, your way of saying, I receive this, because what you agree with, you attract. And right now, heaven is responding to your agreement. My beloved, don't let the world harden your heart again. Keep it tender, keep it faithful, keep it full of expectation, because when others give up, I want you to keep believing. When others doubt, I want you to keep trusting. You are not ordinary, you are divine design, handcrafted for this generation. You're the answer to someone's prayer, the miracle in someone's storm, the light in someone's darkness. Now go forward, not in fear, but in fire. Walk into your next chapter with your head high and your heart steady. The same God who brought you through will now launch you into purpose. You are stepping into a life of overflow, financial freedom, emotional peace, spiritual abundance, the kind of life that radiates my glory. Hit that like button right now if you're claiming this ending as your new beginning. And subscribe, because this is not the end of your journey, it's the start of a new one. Every word spoken here is a seed, and it will grow. Stay close, stay expectant, and watch how I move. I am risking it all to tell you this, because I love you. Not for what you've done, but for who you are, my child, my creation, my masterpiece. You were never forgotten, never forsaken, never abandoned. You are mine, and your story will be one of victory. This is your divine moment. This is your breakthrough. This is your forever change. Now rise, shine, and walk in it.